When I first saw that I had to take a public speaking course, I was anxious and nervous because I've never taken this type of course before. I knew from prior speeches in high school that this wasn't something I was very confident at. I was worried about everything from how I sound to my sweating. Do I have armpit stains? As this class progressed, I did start to feel more comfortable, but I think would have been better for me to take a public speaking class in an actual classroom setting to get used to speaking in front of people and relax the nerves that I feel. Visual presentations were not that hard for me, but I'm still learning some of the different features that Mac has to offer. I also learned from this class that a picture says a lot to the audience and is a good way for them to understand what you're talking about. My classmates were a lot of help in giving me feedback. Even though they could sense my nerves, they still showed a vote of confidence in me. The videos of my other classmates were amazing. You could really tell that some had prior experience in public speaking and were really good at it. I could be wrong too. It could just be natural talent. But either way, it kind of made me feel a little embarrassed. I would leave them written responses and hope they gained even more confidence in what they were doing. When it comes down to my own speeches, I tried to practice for an hour or so before I would record it, but it seemed like no matter how much I practiced, I was still nervous about presenting my speech. My favorite speech was the persuasion speech on NCIS, because I know if I understand what I'm speaking about, it's a better product even with my nerves. TED was very helpful to me because now I understand that you can lose an audience just as fast as you gain them. A speech isn't just words. I understand now that if you're just feeding the audience information, you're going to lose them. It is all about how you present the information you have researched. Nancy Darte showed me that engaging the audience is very helpful when giving a speech. An audience is very receptive when they feel like they are a part of the presentation. Gar Reynolds taught me that when you're doing a slide presentation, to keep the information on a slide simple. It doesn't need to be a book cover, it just needs to be facts that get your point across. I can honestly say, I think I'm going to have complications with all the different speeches until I get more comfortable speaking in front of people and stop overthinking everything. I think my greatest strength for presenting is learning my speech. For some reason, I can remember my speech after I practice it multiple times. If I actually had to rate myself on a scale of 0 to 5, I think I would give myself a 2.5, and that may be a little generous. Even though I am not great at public speaking, I don't have any negative feelings towards it. I want to get better and hope to do so as I continue getting an education here at Full Sail University.